Welcome. Biting in the Early Years, a webcast written for early years practitioners and parents, written and delivered by the Inclusion team. Why do toddlers bite? The behaviour of biting may make adults feel uncomfortable, but it is a typical development milestone for toddlers and a form of communication. By biting, toddlers may try to obtain a reaction. When a child bites and you say ow, it can entice them to do it again and see what reaction they'll get next time. It could be them expressing their feelings. When toddlers can't quite use their words to share how they're feeling, they may use biting to convey anything from frustration to sensory overload and boredom, even to show affection. They may be trying to seek attention. Children may take a nibble as a way to say, "Pay attention to me," or exploring their curiosity. Children may bite simply to see if your arm and the dog's ear taste the same, and to protect what's theirs. Children may bite if a friend takes a toy before they finish playing with it. And the good news is that most toddler bites are harmless, and the seed booklet refers to the fact that you see very few adults biting. How to stop a toddler from biting? Along with hitting and kicking, left unmanaged, biting can become a type of repetitive behaviour. If you're not sure how to handle it, start with these tips to discourage biting. Squash the urge to giggle. Sometimes, especially if it doesn't hurt, our first reaction is to laugh when children bite in play, particularly to an adult. This road taker may encourage them to continue, as we made it a funny game. Model the play and behaviour that you wish to see, and when you stop a biting incident about to happen, adults say the child's name and stop alongside the gesture or a hand signal. What to do when children bite. Toddlers are quick and they can end up biting a friend in the sandbox for taking a bucket before you even know what's happened. If you're not sure how to handle it, here's some ideas on how to address biting in the moment. Create space. Separate the child who is biting from the child they have bitten immediately after a biting incident. Comfort the bitten child by attending to them first. You're reinforcing the lesson that the biting isn't what gets your attention. Use emotional vocabulary when doing this, e.g., "I can see you're really sad because someone has bitten you." Talk to your toddler. Make sure you stay calm and don't overreact. Be direct and use simple language such as, "Please don't bite, biting hurts." Validate their feelings. The toddler may not have the ability to communicate why they've resorted to biting. Help them by explaining, "I know you feel angry. You want a turn with a toy. It's okay to be angry. It's not okay to bite." Show them how to express anger and frustration with words like "stop" or "I don't like that," or gaining support from an adult instead of biting. Redirect after biting happens. Switch the child's attention to something new or to an adult supervised activity like painting or reading a book together. How to prevent a toddler from biting. As a setting, you will want to emphasise the lesson that biting isn't allowed and set your children up for success. Set some positive golden rules. Emphasise what you want to see in a positive way. E.g., in nursery we use kind hands, kind feet, etc. Support the children to understand what these mean by rewarding them when you observe it and labelling the action. Establish a regular routine. Toddlers thrive off predictability and may act out by biting when they're presented with something unexpected and different. Talk to the children about what to anticipate in new situations. Visual timetables and social stories are great for this. Be a role model. By staying calm in difficult situations, you're teaching the children to do the same. Let them observe you apologising so that they understand the context. Remember, use your observations to attain what the triggers for biting are and change the trigger areas if possible. Always keep parents informed and work with them for a consistent approach. Put a support plan in place and share with parents. Plan adult support for these tricky times. If adult support is needed and is significant to keep other children safe, you can apply for inclusion funding in this instance. Who to talk to next? For most children, biting is a passing phase that ends once they're around 3 to 4 years old. That's when many children begin to develop and express the maturity, communication skills, and self-control and problem solving that can put an end to the behaviour. If you have a preschooler who continues to bite, work with the parents for a consistent approach. Meanwhile, remember to be patient. It can take time for children to understand boundaries and learn positive ways of expressing themselves. If further support is needed, encourage parents to go and chat to their doctor or health visitor for further help. There's lots of resources out there that you can access on the web to support biting. We've got the IDP programme supporting children with behaviour and emotional and social difficulties. We've got promoting positive behaviour management, and we've got behaviour management in the early years, and that's on our website, A to Z Resources, and it's got the ABC observation document embedded within it. The SEED document is fabulous. It's the social and emotional aspects of development, and all the links are there for you to access. There's some lovely story ideas to share to have in your story box that you can use at story times, regularly. Teeth are not for biting, and good biting, bad biting, and I've embedded the link there so that the YouTube clips of somebody reading the stories as well. Thank you. Any questions, please call our inclusion helpline on the number below. Our email address is there also, and don't forget our website. It's got some fantastic A to Z of resources for you to access, which will help you support this issue. And also the YouTube webinars are on there as well. So apart from this one, we've got lots of lovely different ones that can support you in other areas. Thank you.